Hey everybody, this is TJR. A couple of months ago, I released a video entitled 4 Songs That Sound Like the Beatles. Now, in case you missed that video, I discussed 4 well-known songs and examined their Beatlesque influence. And at the end of that video, I said that I would do a follow-up. Well, this is that video. But instead of cramming 4 songs into one video, I thought I would concentrate on just one song per video. If response to this series goes well, I'll definitely be making some more. So right now I want to say, if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to click like, click subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you can know when I release new videos. So this is episode 1, and I want to take a moment to establish a few ground rules. 1, I will not be featuring any songs by solo Beatles or any of their offspring. 2, no songs written by a Beatle, but performed by another artist. Come and Get It by Badfinger is a good example, as that song was written by Paul McCartney. Also, no deliberate Beatle parodies like the Ruddles. Okay, so let's get started. Back when I released my first 4 songs video, I asked viewers to name what song to consider in the next installment. Lies by the Knickerbockers was the overwhelming response. I couldn't count the number of individual comments I got on this. However, what was funny and a little bit disconcerting for me was that, quite personally, I don't think I had ever heard of this song before. I mean, really, what kind of a Beatle fan am I if I've never heard the most requested Sounds Like the Beatles track since Sowing the Seeds of Love? But once I heard it, I could understand why so many viewers suggested it. Let's start with the opening 2-chord guitar intro to Lies.
Lies, lies, you're telling me that you'll be true. Lies, lies.
Does that sound familiar? It should. During the introduction of I Want to Hold Your Hand, you've got John playing one thing and you've got George playing another. I'm going to start with John, and this is approximately what he plays.
Oh yeah, I tell you something I think you'll understand.
By way of comparison, during that same intro, while John is playing, you've got George Harrison playing. Like so. By the way, I should mention, these are just approximations. If you're looking for a guitar lesson on the exact nuances of John Lennon's playing and George Harrison's playing, this is not that video, but there are videos out there that cover that. Generally speaking, whenever I cover a song, I try to really learn how the artist originally played it, and then I kind of go off in my own direction. But that's just me. Now, what's interesting to note when you compare these 2 songs is that on I Want to Hold Your Hand, this riff from the C to the D is played during the song's instrumental opening. But with Lies by the Knickerbockers, it is played during the song's chorus. Something this song has in common with the Beatles' track Can't Buy Me Love is that both songs open with their chorus. Now, Lies is played like this. 1, 2, 3. By the way, that's hard to sync the vocals with that particular little lick, and that's probably why they let the saxophonist sing it. Then, of course, there's the vocals. The song's opening cries of lies, lies, sounds uncannily like Lennon and McCartney harmonizing with each other. Also, check out the similarity in the drum fills.
Get from you. Cheers.
At the 20-second mark, I Want to Hold Your Hand hits a falsetto crescendo.
I wanna hold your hand.
And at the 30-second mark, Lies does a similar trick.
Lies, lies, breaking my heart.
The Knickerbockers were an American band, and with the writing and recording of their hit single Lies, original Knickerbockers member Beau Charles stated that they were trying to write something that sounded like the British invasion. Apparently, the Knickerbockers accomplished this task so well that according to the AllMusic website, pranksters passed off Lies as a rare Beatles track to unsuspecting music buffs for years. Lies rose to number 20 on the singles charts, and John Lennon is reportedly known to have remarked, "When did we write this?" I want to add that in spite of its similarities to I Want to Hold Your Hand, I don't view Lies as a ripoff. The Knickerbockers did an uncanny imitation of the Beatles during their early period, and did it while the band was still charting those early hits. I view Lies not as a ripoff, but as a parallel universe version of I Want to Hold Your Hand. This is TJR, and that wraps up this episode of Sounds Like the Beatles. Be sure to leave a comment and let me know what you think. And let me know what song you think sounds like the Beatles. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.